The National Electrical Code, specifically Section 210.12, addresses arc fault circuit interrupter, or AFCI, protection. There has been an update to this code section. The 2020 National Electrical Code includes an amendment to Section 210.12 concerning dwelling units. Prior to this update, the requirements may have been interpreted as applying primarily to receptacle outlets. However, the updated code language broadens the scope of AFCI protection in dwelling units. Now, all 15 and 20 ampere, 120 volt single-phase branch circuits that supply outlets or devices installed in dwelling units as defined in National Electrical Code Article 100 must be protected by a listed arc fault circuit interrupter combination type AFCI or by a system meeting the requirements of 210.12c. This means that AFCI protection is no longer limited to just receptacle outlets. It extends to all outlets and devices. An outlet, as defined in the National Electrical Code, is a point on the wiring system at which current is taken to supply utilization equipment. This definition includes lighting outlets, which are points intended for the direct connection of a lamp holder or luminaire. Therefore, under the updated code, all 15 and 20 ampere, 120 volt single-phase branch circuits supplying lighting outlets in dwelling units must be AFCI protected, regardless of whether they are controlled by a switch or a receptacle. The specific wording of the amended National Electrical Code 210.12 states in dwelling units, all 15 and 20 ampere, 120 volt single-phase branch circuits supplying outlets or devices shall be protected by a listed arc fault circuit interrupter combination type AFCI or by a system meeting the requirements of 210.12c. This code update became effective on April 1, 2020. It is important to note that this specific update and the expanded AFCI requirements apply only to dwelling units. Other types of occupancies, such as commercial or industrial buildings, are not subject to the same AFCI requirements under this particular section of the National Electrical Code. To summarize, the key change is that AFCI protection is now required not just for receptacle outlets, but for all outlets and devices supplied by 15 and 20 ampere, 120 volt single-phase branch circuits within dwelling units. This includes lighting outlets, thereby broadening the application of AFCI protection to enhance electrical safety in residential settings. It is crucial to consult the latest edition of the National Electrical Code and any local amendments to ensure full compliance with all applicable requirements. The purpose of AFCI protection is to detect and interrupt arc faults, which are dangerous electrical conditions that can lead to fires. Arc faults can occur due to damaged or deteriorated wiring, loose connections, or other issues. By detecting these faults and quickly shutting off the circuit, AFCIs help to prevent electrical fires and protect people and property. The National Electrical Code is regularly updated to reflect advancements in electrical technology and safety practices. These updates are essential for ensuring the safe and reliable installation and operation of electrical systems. Always refer to the most recent edition of the National Electrical Code and consult with qualified electrical professionals to ensure compliance with all applicable codes and standards. When installing AFCIs, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. AFCIs are designed to be installed in place of standard circuit breakers in electrical panels. They have a test button that allows for periodic testing to ensure they are functioning properly. Regular testing of AFCIs is recommended to verify their continued effectiveness. In addition to combination type AFCIs, which provide protection against both parallel and series arc faults, the National Electrical Code also recognizes other types of AFCI systems. Section 210.12c allows for the use of an AFCI system that consists of a listed branch circuit overcurrent protective device in combination with a listed outlet branch circuit AFCI, providing that the combination is tested to meet the requirements for a combination type AFCI. It is also important to understand the difference between AFCIs and ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs. While both devices provide important electrical safety protection, they are designed to detect different types of electrical faults. AFCIs protect against arc faults, while GFCIs protect against ground faults, which occur when electricity leaks to ground. GFCIs are typically required in areas where there is a risk of electric shock, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor locations. Both FCIs and GFCIs play crucial roles in ensuring electrical safety, and it is important to use the correct type of device for the specific application. When working with electrical systems, always follow safe work practices and use appropriate personal protective equipment. To energize circuits before working on them, and use a qualified electrician for any electrical work that you are not comfortable performing yourself. Electrical safety is paramount, and it is essential to take all necessary precautions to prevent electrical shocks, fires, and other hazards. In summary, the 2020 National Electrical Code update to Section 210.12 expands the requirements for AFCI protection in dwelling units to include all 13 and 20 ampere, 120 volt, single-phase branch circuit supply outlets or devices. This includes lighting outlets, thereby broadening the scope of AFCI protection and enhancing electrical safety in residential settings. It is crucial to consult the latest edition of the National Electrical Code in any local amendments to ensure full compliance with all applicable requirements. Always prioritize electrical safety and use qualified professionals for any electrical work. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, is a comprehensive set of standards and guidelines for electrical wiring and equipment in the United States. It is developed and published by the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, and is updated every 3 years. The NEC is widely adopted by states and local jurisdictions as a basis for their electrical codes. The purpose of the NEC is to provide a set of rules and requirements that will ensure the safe and reliable installation and operation of electrical systems. It covers a wide range of topics, including wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, equipment installation, and special occupancies. The NEC is not a law itself, but it becomes legally enforceable when it is adopted by a state or local jurisdiction. Many jurisdictions adopt the NEC with amendments to reflect local conditions and requirements. It is important to consult the local electrical code in addition to the NEC to ensure full compliance. The NEC is organized into chapters, articles, and sections. Chapters cover broad topics such as general requirements, wiring and protection, wiring methods and materials, equipment for general use, special occupancies, special equipment, and communications systems. Articles provide more specific requirements for particular types of installations or equipment. Sections provide detailed rules and guidelines for specific aspects of electrical work. The NEC uses a numbering system to identify each section. For example, Section 210.12, which addresses AFCI protection, is located in Article 210, which covers branch circuits. The NEC also includes tables and examples to help clarify the requirements. Tables provide information such as conductor ampacity, conduit fill, and equipment grounding conductor size. Examples illustrate how to apply the NEC requirements in specific situations. The NEC is a complex and comprehensive document, and it is essential to have a thorough understanding of its requirements to ensure safe and compliant electrical installations. It is recommended that electrical professionals attend training courses and stay up to date on the latest NEC revisions. The NEC is constantly evolving to reflect advancements in electrical technology and safety practices. Regular updates are made to address new hazards, improve safety, and incorporate new technologies. It is important to use the most current edition of the NEC to ensure that electrical work is performed to the highest standards of safety and quality. In addition to the NEC, there are other standards and guidelines that may apply to electrical installations. These include standards from organizations such as the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, or IEE, and the American National Standards Institute, or ANSI. These standards may provide more detailed requirements for specific types of equipment or installations. It is important to be aware of all applicable standards and guidelines and to follow them carefully. Electrical work is a skilled trade that requires extensive knowledge and training. It is essential to use qualified and licensed electricians for all electrical installations and repairs. Qualified electricians have the knowledge and experience to perform electrical work safely and in accordance with the NEC and other applicable codes and standards. They also have the necessary tools and equipment to perform the work correctly. Attempting to perform electrical work without the proper training and experience can be dangerous and can result in serious injury or death. It can also lead to property damage and electrical fires. Always hire a qualified electrician for any electrical work that you are not comfortable performing yourself. Electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. It is important to be aware of the potential hazards of electricity and to take steps to prevent accidents. Never overload electrical circuits, use damaged or frayed electrical cords, or touch electrical equipment with wet hands. If you see any signs of electrical problems, such as flickering lights, sparking outlets, or burning smells, have them checked by a qualified electrician immediately. By following these simple safety tips, you can help to prevent electrical accidents and protect yourself and your family from harm. Remember, electricity is a powerful force that must be treated with respect. Always follow safe work practices and use qualified professionals for all electrical work.